What's up, baby? What's up, Nicolina? I'm a half pint. Carla, Amanda, Connie, little Nikki. What's up with it, man? What's up with it? Man, I've been on a lighter energy. It is. I've been on a lighter energy. Nothing wrong with that. There's really nothing wrong with that at all. You know, I had been looking at a lot of different things. You know, it's a lot to be seen when you step back, you know. It's sort of a ripple in a pond kind of effect when you have a lot of influence and you can influence things to perpetuate. That's not always the best thing. You know, you gotta kind of sit back and see what happens when you pull your energy back. And I see that my energy is strong. Strong here, right? I did miss all of you. I think that I kept going to sleep and waking up and going to sleep and waking up, thinking that the answer would come. I see no answer has come. Why hasn't any answer come? You know, when you turn that app off and you mean for it to stay off, you can't hear it. You can't hear the screams. You can't hear the trauma, the bad words. None of it. None of it. So, waiting on her to come home, right? I hear a lot of whispers. Well, I don't hear nothing. It's all the same things before, right? Where's the little girl at? Does somebody know? I heard a lot of things. But I won't do no complaining. I won't do no complaining. Butter. Gang. What's up, gang? What's up, gang? What's up, gang? I'm good. I'm well. I'm very well. Very well. Ain't shit changed. Day of the week. Marijuana is now legal on the federal level. Guess that's cool if that's your thing. I'm trying to quit. That's kind of my problem right now. Man, I'm trying to quit that shit. And I am actually raising hell with my whole trying to quit this weed. Yeah, man. Trying to quit the weed. And it really is, that shit is like drugs. It's like drugs. Things get weird while you're smoking it like I used to. And things get weird when you don't smoke it like I used to. Cut myself shaving. So, enough about that. It's like a lot of things going on, right? Hi, Mira. It's like a lot of things going on, like the Delphi shit, right? Like, I've been watching that, and that, you know, everybody keeps saying, "Oh, it's great news, it's great news." Like, that shit ain't great news, man. It's not great news. Like, if you never been through something like that, you don't know. That's not great news. You know, I actually have a family story. It's my auntie. Probably do her case soon. Her case was a murder case, but it wasn't missing persons for 2 years. You know, it's been funny. I haven't touched this YouTube because there ain't shit to say. There's nothing to say. It's the same things, right? I just flicked on and I seen my boy Killer Looks. He said, they Mirandized dude again. I'm not even gonna say his name no more. I'm not gonna say her name no more either. Like, they don't deserve at this point, with the way they keep playing around and stuff. Like, I'm not gonna just, like, you know, you're not gonna catch me calling them by name. Man, it just is what it is, right? Like, Jennifer, I would love to. Thank you. I'll be quite honest with you guys. I've got to take this phone to the thing tomorrow. It won't even turn on. This is my YouTube phone. This other one is not the YouTube phone. So it's not that I don't love you. It's that this mother, like the Joker will not, I can't plug it up enough. All the damn live streaming, I think I burnt it up. And then when it turned off one time, that Joker just refused to spin back over. So I appreciate everybody. I'm going to have it up and running tomorrow. Even if it's just moving the stuff off of it over to this phone. I haven't even done that yet. So, but that's not what this is about. This is about that girl. I've been looking at a lot of other things, and it seems like, I don't know, there's like a lot of madness and a lot of mayhem. You know what? A lot of the madness and the mayhem from a time before is now finding a time to be solved now. And I don't know what makes it go that way, but it's going that way. And, you know, I also come to find that there's a lot that you can do that doesn't have anything to do with YouTube. Nothing. Like the YouTube is cool, I guess, if you've got your aim and you want to stay, like for instance, like the people that came in on top of Ernie Shell's neck, guess what? Like, I love all of y'all for it because that's what you came in here to do. But not for me, right? Like, I didn't come in here to do that, and then I get sidetracked into that, and then the next thing you know, like you know, next thing you know, like I'm not gonna do no complaining. What do I? Well, I'm not gonna come here and do no more complaining, man. If there just isn't something new to be talked about, then I guess it's okay to be quiet, right? You don't have to just talk for the sake of talking, right? So, I think it shows a restraint, right? It like you got to be able to just not say something sometimes, right? Like, no, don't be sorry. That's your thing. That's your thing. I'm just saying for me, like, man, I was directed to play part in some of that stuff, right? Like I was in the shower this morning, and it just kind of hit me in my mind. I was like, damn, you just did some real prolific shit. But in the eyes of many, it might not be seen as prolific, right? Like, in the eyes of many, it was too complex to even be understood. I cut myself again. Yeah, I had just a hair growing on my face, and I'm like, man, let me bring my bitch ass. um, I don't know, man. Right? You ever felt like to say more isn't to do more, right? To say more isn't always to do more, right? To say less is to allow your space to sort of just, you know what I mean? Like your space can just, you know what I mean? And I'm dealing with I'm dealing with the I'm dealing with the change in medicine, man. Um, I take Seroquel at night, and the Seroquel, Fizzle knows. Like the Seroquel, I'll take the Seroquel, and the next thing you know, like I'm cool for a minute. I might even go to sleep, but then I might wake up at like 2, 3 in the morning and have a ravaging appetite that is insane. Added with the marijuana, then I get these bouts of reflux where it's like I'll wake up and it's like I'm drowning. Like it's in my nose, it's actually in my eye, it's all the way that, So I had one of them, and I was like, it's time. And what comes with, you could probably hear it in my voice, what comes with coming off of this damn changing, you can't come all the way off of it. So I've taken like 15 milligrams off, and with what comes with that is a disruption in every single thing. And it's not even like the end, right? It's just like 10 or 15 milligrams. So you got to deal with how shitty in catching up with that for about a month to drop another 10 or 15, and then in like 3 drops I could be done with the shit. But with what comes with that, man, is man, the worst, right? Trying to quit the weed too. I'm trying to lay back off on the cigarettes. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I thought to myself in the shower, I was like, man, this is some real prolific stuff, man. Like prolific in a way where I did what I did not for anyone else other than Summer. I did what I did, knowing that at one point those relationships would turn off. And I can't say that I'm not going to say that I manifested all of these things you've heard in these record. I didn't manifest these. These things took place, and I just happened to meet my first obstacle. That was the first time I had to make a choice of keeping something like that quiet or spilling the beans, and I wasn't going to do it even not one time. And so the prolific part came from what I looked at as people not being able to understand. They're like, oh, you know what? The prolific part wasn't like, I'm not tasked with finding Summer Wells. I'm not the one tasked with dealing with her mother and her father and the criminal elements and the long arm of the law. Like, I'm not tasked with that. The prolific part was that I kept it real to me. I kept it real to me. I didn't decide I need to keep it real to somebody else out here. I said, you know what? Even when nobody is looking, and when it would be so easy to let this shit right here slide to see what could happen next, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. And so then came in that thing that to me became prolific, in which a lot of people here, they've not been blessed with the prolificness. They've not. They get these things and they hold on to them, and then they give the police very little time to look over them, and then they shoot it to the line. Shoot it to the line. There was no one looking. There was no one looking. I could have done just what all the rest of them did. But I said, no. Because keeping it real to me, keeping it prolific to me, meant that I kept it prolific to Summer Moon Utah Wells automatically. I couldn't lose. I won't lose. Man, is it that hard to be prolific? Is prolificness even prolific? Is it just regular? I think it is very regular. That's the whole thing about prolificness, right? Something that's prolific only looks prolific to someone that's in the fucking gutter. And so, if you were in the gutter, or you're in the gutter, maybe that shit doesn't make sense to you. Maybe you're not in the gutter and the shit still doesn't make sense to you. But I'll tell you what, I was never going to do something for that child that I wasn't going to do for my own. And what I wasn't going to do was I'm a smart guy. I'm a smart fucking dude. I know I'm good at this. I'm so good at this, I could take a year off and come right back at it and still be good at this. A lot better than a whole bunch of other people can be at this. But when you see a scenario and you're like, man, the answer could be right there, who would I be here for? I would be here for me if I let that shit keep going on. But guess what? I am here for me, because I'm here for me and the little girl just the same. It doesn't matter what Tim or none of them could have ever done. You were instruments to me. That's it. I played instrument every now and then. I'd jump out of the box and F somebody up online for you, for sure. It doesn't even seem like something I should be doing at this point in time anyways. But let me do it. Why? Because you asked me to, looking ass. And I want to see what you're going to say after I do it. Really kind of good at it, aren't I? And you thought because I was good at that, and because I used the cuss words and I would smoke the weed online, you thought I was a sucker, huh? You thought, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm high right now. But I'm not smoking them this long, 80, 18, or 1800 a day. Man, hell no. Man, look. I'm a lot of things. But what I'm not is somebody to conceal the truth. I could never do it. I could never do it. I'm prolific. I'm prolific. I'm super. I'm a superhero. Right? Man, it would only be somebody who found themselves being used as a tool by Benny Keys to find their daughter be upset about that. Right? Think about that. Think about that. What part of the game is that? Man, I am a legend in my own mind. Hell yes. I went the term of a pregnancy damn near. Normalizing the worst shit in the world. I mean, come on now. You know what they make it seem like out there in Tennessee? They make it seem like every single man beats the shit out of his woman, and every single man or every single woman, you know, cheats on his man. I mean, I don't know what the preconceived notion is. Man, Candy, you been saying that shit, man. Don't come over here with that shit. You said last week you was going to rehab. You still ain't done that. Come over here with that shit. I don't want to hear that, man. You come over here with that silly shit. Go. I don't want to hear that, Candace. Hell no. Well, come over here with that fair weather fan ass shit. I don't want to hear about it, man. Stay away. For real, bro. Like y'all, you and your husband, bro. I'll put up with some foul ass shit to be next to y'all, man. Some foul ass shit to, man, some real regular fucking hillbilly cracker ass white people shit. That make me question who the fuck, what the fuck am I doing? I tried to keep the F's out of here. You came over here with that silly shit, woman. Man, take that bullshit on. I don't want to hear about none of that going to work shit. Find your fucking daughter shit. Tell me something about that. You dig? I don't want to hear none about this shit. Y'all be fucked up. All the shit I done went through, and the best you got is to come over here and say this, that, or the third. You left the hill twice. Looking ass. Man, just stay from around me. This ain't gonna be about you no more. This ain't gonna be about your dirtbag ass husband no more either. Guess what? Due process, I could have never came in on this one and done due process because you motherfuckers are scumbags. It had to have been a worse motherfucker on that hill than you two that day. Had to have been. And for 9 fucking months, I put up for you fucking sorry losing motherfuckers. You're gonna lose every fucking day. Every fucking day. Quit being a bitch and bring that girl home. Fuck you talking about. Coming over here with that, I gotta go to work. Motherfucker, last Thursday you said you was going to rehab and you ain't done that shit neither. And guess what? To do that, you'll reap a bigger seed by going to rehab and going to work. Going to work gets you another bottle of fucking whiskey. Going to rehab gets you your fucking kids. Make that make sense. See, I tried to stay away. I want to stay away. But let me tell you what, it should have been a different case. I came in here and tried to be fucking prolific. Because guess what, man? These motherfuckers, man, these people ain't it. These ain't the ones, man. I burnt my whole shit up behind these I thought, you know what? I honestly thought, man, I can make something shake. I can really help these folks. You folks are past help. And I hate that today I'm saying it because I should have never been able to say this shit today because I should have been able to hold it in, but it's only by God's grace. I've been blessed with a vent valve today to let you know you deserve every single thing coming your way for the rest of eternity. Mama, I promise you, bring that baby home. Free that child. Free that child. I've never seen such cowardness in my life. Cowardness. The cowardness. The cowardice. Man, this ain't it. This ain't it. You mean to tell me this was my debut and I picked a couple of motherfuckers that was doing dope and fucking admitting to fucking little kids online and shit? You motherfuckers were the ones I chose? Man, guess what? Due process watchers. Anytime they look or sound like them two motherfuckers, man, don't jump ship like Benny did. Just don't get involved. I could have never helped them folks. They used me. Y'all used me. That's what the fuck y'all done. And then guess what? It's you and your husband created this bullshit that I fucked you out there in Tennessee and all kind of bullshit. And meanwhile, you're having fun with it. Man, I don't want to come here. This was not supposed to be like this. Oh, shit. This wasn't supposed to be like this. But guess what? It is. You done used every motherfucker that came across. You and your husband had expected other motherfuckers to come to your house and drywall it. I mean, that's what the fuck your husband does. Funny, it should take some motherfucking me drywall to bring them boys home in a little rehab, and y'all can't pull it together. Why? You told me you was going through rehab at your house. No. No. It's too many fucked up things. It's too many. It's too many fucked up things. It's too many fucked up things y'all got going down on one piece of paper, man, and the shit can't never fucking ride smooth. It won't. You got the mics hard lemonade way back since the fucking Jump Street. Since Jump Street. You people abuse every single person you get around, and now all of a sudden I get to the bottom of this shit and y'all motherfuckers want me to hide some information about a phone that could potentially help a little girl that y'all still come here every fucking day. What the fuck do you look like coming here looking for that little fucking girl and you won't turn that motherfucking phone in? Huh? Girls, tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the fucking devil. You're here saying free Candace or free what the fuck, free Donnie and all this other bullshit, and all you got to do is turn the phone and it look like right, huh? Huh? Don't come here and say, help us find Summer no more if you won't turn the fucking phone in. Sandman, you shouldn't even be running a fucking website that says find Summer Wells when you got the fucking info off of this man's fucking phone in your cocksucking computer, my friend. You ain't the one. Man down. You should abort ship, bro. The fuck you look like running a site that says find Summer Wells. And you got the info on the computer. And you said, oh, if they come around here asking looking ass, what do you mean? Man, y'all ain't right, man. All of y'all ain't right. All of y'all ain't right. How in the fuck did y'all find each other? And you know what? It certainly seemed like this is the part that upsets me. And I'm just getting to this shit because I'm going to go cool with it and I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all try some real hoe ass shit on me. You're lucky I don't live in Tennessee full time. Because had you tried to pull that sort of shit on me, that the three of y'all, and I mean Sandman, Candace, and the PIs, the four of yous, pull that shit on me and I live there, boy, it'd be a whole motherfucking thing. And I swear I won't do no complaining. You understand me? All of y'all. Have a good night.